Ah, good gravy. You're back. Hi. How have you been? Oh, how have I been? Well, if you take a close look, maybe you've noticed, but I have a brand new PNG model. Exciting, huh? I was thinking about maybe doing like an announcement or something for it, but nah, just do what I've always been doing. Today we've got CLICKOLDING. Isn't this model great? It's by Unfamous Radish. I'll put their Twitter in the description. So far, I've been chilling out here as I get things prepared, making sure my model works and everything, and the game is recording well. I've made that mistake multiple times where I get through an entire little demo or a game or something, especially from itch.io, and things just they don't work. They're not working. Twitch integration setting. I don't have that. So let's just begin. I'm coming into this pretty blind, but I know there's a creepy guy who is telling you to click this little clicker. You know, something you would see for people trying to count the amount of cars going by. Okay, I'm already creeped out. You know why you're here. Click it. Click it again. Good. Keep clicking. Our thumb is so animated. There's like... Can I look around? Oh yeah, I can. This is a incremental game. So it's sort of like a candy box or Lord of Harvest. You know, or cookie clicker. Can I like not look at him? No, I should, right? You're a slow clicker. I appreciate that. Oh god. The money's nearby. 14K cash. That's what you said you needed for the operation. We're sick, but not as sick as this guy. That tally counter resets at 10K clicks. When it resets, you get the money. That's the deal. Yeah, I am a slow clicker, I suppose. I don't know, I'm not trying to speedrun this or anything. Okay, I feel actually kind of safe, right? We're here to do a transaction. I guess he wants to keep his anonymity. Maybe he could have done it with a more tasteful little mask. If he gets off on this, I guess that's his business, you know. It's beneficial for us. So would you even try to make conversation in this situation? You know, I don't even make conversation with the person who cuts my hair, my barber. I just, you know, I sit down, I point at the picture. It's this old... Oh, I didn't know if you'd come alone. Okay, get up. Wait, how do I get up? E, okay. Go to the window. Now open the blinds. I want to see how it feels. Variety. Good. Start clicking. Yeah. No. No, I hate that. Close the blinds. Well, he gave it a shot. Maybe, you know, he was open-minded. That was awful. Keep clicking. We aren't going to do that again. Should I give him a creepier voice? Maybe I'll do that next time he pipes up. But, yeah. I guess... What was I saying? Yeah, she doesn't know much English. And if you couldn't tell, I feel comfortable in English. Most comfortable, actually. Be honest. Is this your first time? How do we answer? Yes? Yeah, I don't know. I don't make conversation. Some people do. They're chatty Cathys when they're up talking to their barber. But I don't. I just like to sit there, you know. She'll do her thing. It's my first time doing something like this. Oh god, I can't even... He's creeping me out too much to actually tell the story. Basically, I don't talk whenever I get my hair cut. You know, I get it done. I don't even see the in-between, the work in progress, because I take my glasses off, and without my glasses, I'm just blind. I'm tensing a little bit, just watching you. My hand's getting sweaty. Okay, what? Should I just like walk around? I could be home, in bed. But he decides to do it out here in a hotel room. Are you satisfied with your life? I mean, yeah, I mean that's why we're doing this, right? We want our life back, and we need this operation. So that's worthy enough to do this. So I'll say yes. If he's asking that to me as an individual, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. That clicker means a lot to me, you know. Oh, and then he asked, we've been together a long time. I was lost. It found me. But I can't click it the way you can. We know this guy? The way you run your fingers over it. The way its shape presses into you. You like it, don't you? Okay. Creepo. I would call him a freak, actually. You know what? This isn't even the freakiest thing I've seen. I've been on Twitter. There are some sick individuals. Get that number up. There have been some sick individuals that I've seen on there. And so, by, you know, association, this could be sort of tame, honestly. But maybe that's a good thing, right? Maybe it's a good thing that this is tame. The sooner we finish, the sooner you get paid. It's not comfortable in here. I changed the temperature. Wait a second. Yeah, that works. Okay. You know, people... I feel like sometimes people need so much to... Clicking for a long time pulls from you. Makes you ask questions. Maybe it's a good thing. Right? Because it's like... I don't know. I'm thinking about maybe attention span and short form content and everything like that. You need... People, I feel like we need so much. Me too. That we need so much just to be like satisfied, you know, with our time. I'm always surprised how long it takes getting to 10K. You know what I mean? It's like I found yesterday I was playing Sunhaven. Look at the painting. The one of the blind man getting healed. Yes, that painting. Now click. You know, it's interesting, right? Feels like it shouldn't be here. Like us. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was listening to a podcast while playing Sunhaven. So I was best in jest. I got into it recently and it's so entertaining. The cash is underneath the bed. You should know that. It's so good. It's like about very poignant things. And they've established that they're like late 20s, 30, I think, something like that. I think Professor Lando might be 30. Anyways. But yeah, and they're having some of the same concerns that I have. I don't judge you for being here. Right? We're both here. Let me look at this painting, actually. Just take a... You know, there's a reason he wants... Oh, I mean... Because it's like us. We're not supposed to be here. In this situation. But I'm wondering what he gets from this. Got something leaking from my mouth. I can't reach it through this thing. What? Don't look at me. Even if you're already looking away, don't turn around. Just like that. Look away. Because he's wiping his mouth or something? Okay, fine, fine. He didn't know if we were coming alone or not. Okay, turn around again. If we looked, would he jump scare us? I'm scared. He's in a position of power right now. I feel... You know, he's got the money. He's got... It doesn't look like he's armed, but I mean, he could just have a gun on him. 14 years trying to make this mask just right. Yeah, you freak. Once again, I call him a freak. But we're all a freak in our own way. You know what I'm saying? You can't help it. If you're trying to be true to yourself, you'll develop some kind of freak thing. It's like an itch behind my eyes. I can't stop it. I can't sleep. You know? It's a part of being genuine and who you are. Am I gonna divulge anything else about that? No, I don't think so. Maybe once we hit 5K clicks, Who knows? Who knows? No one else understands. Maybe you don't understand. I don't deeply understand, but I get it. I get it, you know. You know. I've dreamed about this moment. About watching you. Wait, so he does know us. Interesting. We're getting some deep lore here. It's hot in here. Too hot. Change the temperature. Okay. Alright. Let's see here. Oh. Yes. Better. Good. Yeah, no problem, pal. I genuinely thought the soundtrack made it sound like someone was at the door. And I've got headphones in, so... You know, every, like, sort of sound where I hear, like, a knocking on the door, I'm like, okay, I gotta check to make sure there's no one actually there. And so... We're back. Watching you isn't like my dream. It's still not right. Nothing is. I don't know what to make with that. You know, I was thinking about doing this thing. Did you ever dream about this? I have not, but I do write down my dreams. Sorry. I grabbed a little snack when I... So yeah. I might have a little food. Post-food mouth. Do you need this, too? Is this randomly generated? Something about this is wrong. Look somewhere else. There. Click there. Good. Very good. Yeah, I'm really interested in dreams. Have you ever had a premonition dream before? I used to have those when I was younger. Like where it's something so weird, like a phrase or something, or you've never been there. I'm always sick. Always wanting. For example, what this all reminds me of is Candy Box. I once had a dream before I even played the game or knew what the game was about. Where it was like a horn but not enough candy. I'm not a charity case. You aren't giving this to me. Is that what the Twitch integration is? You can put the what Twitch chat is saying into these. That's interesting. I'm special. The man in the void chose me. The man in the void. Interesting. So about Candy Box. It's an incremental game like this, where you click and you get candy. And you upgrade how much candy you get per second, you know, that kind of thing. And you're trying to get more candy. Get a lollipop farm, gives you more lollipops. I chose you. And so on and so forth, right? Until you complete the game, which is like a whole quest line. You go on adventures. And it uses the ASCII art. It's really good. I might actually play it one of these days. And we can just hang around and chat. But the phrase, a horn, but not enough candy, was in my head. I saw your hands before you ever walked through that door. You're good at this. Thank you. Maybe better than I ever was. Ever will be. You can give it what it deserves. I like seeing that. His hands... That kind of creeped me out a little bit. I guess we'll talk about where the name CLICKOLDING probably comes from later. All right, we'll talk about towards the end. We've got plenty of time. But yeah, the horn, but not enough candy. And so eventually I found it on like Tumblr, probably. This was a long time ago, like 10 years ago or something like that. When Tumblr was the top dog. And you know, you would go to people's blogs and it was a good time. Anyways, depending on which fandoms you are part of. Eventually I found this game called Candy Box. I don't know if I already explained it. But it was really interesting. Because I've never had a browser game where you would have to keep it open and just passively... You know, I've never played like Cookie Clicker or anything like that. It was a brand new genre to me. And it used ASCII art. And I've never seen that sort of thing before. In my life. It's crazy. So it was really novel. I played through... And eventually, it like... I think towards the late game, you can get this upgrade, I think from the witch or something or whatever, or you fight and you get a map to this. You get this item called a cornucopia. And the cornucopia is like a straight up boost to the amount of candy you get, like the percentage you get per second. There are some weird puppies out there, you know. Of all kinds of questions. All kinds of judgments. Bring their own sickness into things. You seem like a good bet, but... we're alone. Oh, I've got all this money. Anyway. Don't have to worry about that now. So he does have a gun. Great, of course. Why wouldn't he come fully armed? And so, I didn't know what a cornucopia even was, but it is the horn of plenty. Cornucopia. And so yeah, that was very striking. And I also had a dream where I heard someone say W for Wind Waker, and it was like this white W that was on the screen. I played Wind Waker, but only like the beginning parts of it at like a friend's house. Never got very far at all. But then, at the time, I was watching Game Grumps, and they were in the middle of playing Wind Waker. And then that exact frame came up where they're doing this puzzle, and they needed to like shine the light beam to make a W. And then Dan said W for Wind Waker. And I was distraught. I was like, I predicted this. It was in my head before it happened. And so nowadays, I haven't had a premonition dream. Poke that alarm. What alarm? Get that alarm. Where? Oh, here. Now click. That's... I don't know what I was expecting. Carry on. And one other instance that is in my mind is that I remember going up these stairs, or no, an escalator, and then looking at this mural, at like this golden red mural, you know, like gold dragons engraved on it. It was like sort of 3D-ish. And I can't help but look up at this mural as I'm going up the escalator. That's the first thing you see. You know, it was like cinematic almost. And then that was in a dream, right? And then like a couple years later, I was going up this escalator when I was visiting family. We went to this buffet. I've never been there before in my life. And I looked up and yeah, it was the same thing. It was just like in the dream. And the crazy thing is like you don't recall like you had a dream about it until it's already happened. And then you're like, oh, maybe I could have changed my fate or something. I don't know. Okay, move. Click somewhere else. I'm looking for something else. There. That feels right. Good. That'll do. I don't understand what he's having us move around arbitrary places. For what though? All based off of feeling? I mean, all this is, you know, I don't know. The Mask. The Man in the Void. Something is going on here. But yeah, that's my little anecdote about dreams for now. I do try to write down my dreams, and something I do with my mom is that if I remember a dream, I'll just text it to her. And sometimes she does the same. And so, you know, we sort of exchange it, and it's like a good way to remember to write it down, right? Is to tell someone. Yeah. I think dreaming is great. It's a lot of fun. I don't have nightmares very often. There have been some times where I was able to lucid dream, which is, you know, where you're able to be conscious that and recognize that you are in a dream and do something about it. Turn on the TV. There. Keep it on. I like the white noise. It feels like God can't hear you anymore. You're quiet enough. But yeah. But then I've had it where I knew I was recognizing I was in a dream, and it got to a point where I got so excited that I just woke up from it, and then I was disappointed in myself. Some dreams are kind of sad. I've had some double-edged swords where it was so good, then I woke up and then I wish I was still there. But yeah, like one, this is a little personal, but it's a dream, right? It's not real. One where I was hanging in sort of this this local shop, right, with this girl, and then I'm pretty sure she was like interested in me and stuff, and we were talking, we were having a great time, and we were talking about classes or something. And like, yeah, tomorrow I've got an early class, and she was like, oh, that sucks. And then We left the shop, and then I just woke up. That's basically it. There's nothing too exciting, but I don't know. The way that she was like paying attention to me, and you know, we were just having a good time, just doing nothing. Isn't there something appealing to that? Maybe. I don't know. Anyways, back to this. There's a TV in this room and it only plays static, huh? You think it's because of the weather? It's raining outside? Or what? I haven't watched TV in so long. But every time I do, though, I hate it. Because I'd sort of be interested in what's on. Like, maybe there's a game on or something. But then it would be inundated with ads. Right? I feel like there's 5 ads for every 2 minutes of the program. So it's such a bad place to be at. Just to play an ad machine. Do you know what would make things much more bearable, though? Turn off that TV. I can hear myself think. Not necessarily a good thing. Is if there was Germa, you know, something that I would do during my lunch breaks, when I could afford it or when I had free time, was I would watch Germa react to old 90s and 80s commercials. And so whenever I look at commercials nowadays, it's sort of, you know, I have a little bit more of a discerning eye, because he had some insightful stuff about it, and it made me appreciate whenever there's like animation and stuff, or like their own personal jingle inside songs. So sometimes I do that too. I would like go online on YouTube and look up 80s commercials and just sort of watch through. I would pause it, talk about it, rewind a little, see what's it all about. And there's some really funny and goofy stuff sometimes. Especially if it's marketed towards kids. For example, like cereal commercials and stuff. And you'll see like, you know, like fully animated skits and stuff talking about, and then bam, all of a sudden there's a Fruity Pebbles cereal placement, like the Flintstones. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that was back then when they had like hand animated everything with cells and stuff. Now, I mean, they do have that, but it's a little less, I think. Different time. Or there would be like the Got Milk commercial, and then there'd be like a whole musical number in the cafeteria, and the lunch lady would be like, in the beginning they were like this villain, this old lunch lady who wants to serve us slop, you know. But then Got Milk, and then she starts jamming out, and she hobbles over on the table, and she starts going crazy, and all the kids are cheering. And hey, find a way into that bathroom. It's locked. Think it needs a key or something. I want you to click in there. I want to hear it. You're in there? I was able to click. I was good. But my hands. I'm sick. Real sick. Didn't think it'd affect so much of me, but it did. You've got my hands. The hands I used to have. That's why I asked for a picture of your hands. My memory isn't too good anymore. I asked for a lot of pictures. Like Memento? Take a lot of pictures. Don't do much clicking though. Can't click the way I want. Not like you. Oh, every time we turn, there's a little clack noise, I noticed. So yeah, click holding comes from like cuck holding, I'm pretty sure. And if you're familiar with that term, it's, you know, it's usually used in like a sexual sort of manner. People getting off to watching other people do their business. But it's not voyeurism or something. It's more like, you know, we're talking about how this guy has the click holder, I guess, I think it had some history with this device here. I don't even know what it's called. This counter? Clicker? And he's not able to do it the way he used to. Look at that tiger painting. Okay, now keep clicking. Same thing as that's usually what happens, but with you know, a person's spouse. It doesn't know what hurts people. The tiger just lives and rests. We don't get that. We get minds that torture us. So yeah, you know, if you were to replace this clicker with like a spouse, you know what I mean? I think click faster. Okay, sorry. I hope you get the idea. You know, so I don't have to really elaborate on what cuckolding is. Click it faster. Okay, dang, sorry. So, yeah. I don't know. If you are so inclined and that's not enough, much better. Yes, well done. Then you can, you know, look it up. I had a dream once. Saw a man in a chair. Completely strong. Completely clean. I couldn't move. He didn't tell me what he wanted. We were alone in a white void. Is that the void man? A sound tried to reach behind my eyelids. I was awake, and then I wasn't. And he was watching me. The man was perfect. I stood there for hours while he looked at me, while I couldn't move. And he left, and I made this mask, but I got close. I almost got very close. It took a while to find this place. Needed something quiet, clean, where someone wouldn't ask questions. A place where someone wouldn't shout, ruin it. And then rooms. Lots of things don't fit. Those things don't fit. Especially now. I feel it on my skin. Turn the TV back on. You can keep it on. I don't know when I'll watch TV again. Am I supposed to keep up this pace still? You know, I've actually practiced this because, you know, in Dreams and Deadlines, Endless Monday, that other game I played a while back, there's this mini game called Lumberlass, and I got really far into Lumberlass. And it's just a clicker. It's an incremental game like this. Funny how you can just reskin a game, and it, you know, it still fits in the category, but completely different. Turn off the TV. You're never going to see a signal come through that TV. It's dead. Interesting. Intentionally chose a room with a broken TV? Well, not the craziest thing I've heard from him. Maybe the Void Man is. Alright, let's see. What else? What else is there? What have I been up to lately? Oh, I don't know. I went to Chili's recently and got myself the Spicerita. Well, my cousin did. He got the Spicerita and I finished it. Not for me. Not for me. I got the regular margarita. And that was good. There's this... Click it faster. Okay, sorry. There's this meal deal where it's like you get a side. I got a side salad. Then I got a burger. And that's $10. And it comes with a drink. It's like a salad. Faster, you can do it. Well done. So yeah, God, wait, I need a... I can't even think because I'm trying to press it so fast. Wait, no. He doesn't want us to go that fast anymore, right? Give our hand a rest. It's a marathon, not a sprint. I got the regular... It costs like $3 more if you get the margarita. And to think like a fountain drink... Change the thermostat again. A fountain drink these days, it could run you up to like $3. Wait a minute. Wait for it. Yeah, that'll do. Right? Some places, like $2 to $3 at a restaurant is not unheard of. For a fountain drink. You know what I mean? And so they charge you $3 more, you know, for a margarita. I did it, and it wasn't just like a... You know how they usually have margaritas in like sort of like a special little glass? But they use like their soda glass, and they just made that. And it was pretty strong. It was good. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Chili's is good. Chili's is good. I enjoyed it. I'd go back. I would not get the Spicerita though. It's not for me, because, you know, it is spicy. This place is boiling. There's sweat all over me. From the temperature. Change it. Okay, yeah. Click. Good. What's this sensual jazz music as well? Alright. But yeah. Pretty good. Chili's margarita. And I think that's what they're like known for. They're known for, you know, their drink is the margarita. I saw it because the servers, they would have this, you know, they've always got this shirt on wherever you go at these sort of chains. You know, the Applebee shirt, or the uniform. And it's like, it was some kind of pun with margarita. It was like, it was good to Margarcia or something. The sound of the clicker. Again. Or something, you know? Been a while since it rang like that. Kinda slid and chunked into place. You get a feeling like this? Rarely. And the older you get, the less of them you have. You're always running out. So yeah, if they made a pun, the point is they made a pun using the drink name. And so I feel like that's what they're known for. And it was good. It was good. Respectable. Click slower. Like that. Slower. If you can. That's enough. Click however you want. Yeah. Speaking of, earlier I talked about Sunhaven. I've been playing that a lot recently in my free time. Maybe a little too much. I think the whole day yesterday I spent mostly playing Sunhaven. You know, I do that. I get really absorbed into certain games. And I wasn't that way. I wasn't that way with Sunhaven. Not Sunhaven, Stardew Valley. It's one of those, you know, farming kind of games. You farm, you can do some battle. You go to town, romance someone. And here's the segue. I was looking around, who am I gonna romance, right? And then I found Anne. And she's like this merchant. First thing she does is she can sort of rip you off if you're not, you know, careful. Okay, I'm here. Good. Now click. Bro, why are we so close? That was good. Okay, you're creeping me out, buddy. But yeah, Anne, she's a merchant. She's got this dragon. And I'm romancing her. We're dating right now. It's good. She puts business first. I kind of like that trope. I like the merchant trope a lot in games. And in anime and stuff like that. Like, I played Octopath Traveler. Kinda didn't like how it was like a slog at the end. The random encounters were a little arduous to get through. I love the bosses. The bosses are my favorite things. And so I'm glad there were a lot of bosses. Fighting them was a lot of fun because you'd have to set up one really good round like 10 turns in advance. So I like that. That was fun. Let's see. But yeah, Anne, and then Anna, or Annie, Anna, I think, from Fire Emblem. Oh man, I wish in Three Houses they gave you the option to date her or romance her, but you couldn't. You couldn't. It's cold. I'm losing sensation. Change the thermostat. Better. Good. Don't stop clicking. Because that was the age. It's crazy because that was the age where she was like 28 or something like that. And I'm like, yes. Yes, a 20-year, not a child. And then in Engage, Fire Emblem Engage, you get Annie and she's like 10. I'm like, what? Why? Why would they do this to us? I was very saddened. They turned her into a kid for this. Especially in the game where it's all about rings and, you know, putting on your person's ring and stuff. And about engaging and it's whatever. Anyways. Let's see. Other merchant types? Oh yeah, Stella Glow on the 3DS. I could not get through that game, but the one thing that got me pretty far was the character design. I liked the characters. I thought they were cool. Especially there's this merchant in there, and I thought that was great. I really like the merchant class. And Octopath. Oh, sorry. I didn't even talk about Octopath. I did, but not about Tressa. Tressa, the person I started off with, because, you know, you could pick a class that's like the rogue or the warrior, but I feel like that's kind of basic. Stop right there. It's so close. We're so close. Just wait a while. What, the 6'9"? On just the right number. What, 16? Oh, okay. Just like that. Yeah. That's good. That's real good. God. Jesus, he's... Oh, that was something else. Keep clicking. He just creamed his pants. That's so... Well, I guess that's what we're here for. I don't know what I expected. All the while I'm talking about Tressa. Anyways, merchant class, I was like, yeah, that sounds awesome. You get passive money per screen. Very cool. I always like money. It's so, you know, money's always so useful. I'm sure the other classes had their own thing. I mean, they did. If I were to be like exploration completionist, I would probably pick Therion, because there's this mechanic where he's the only one who's able to pick these purple chests around the globe. And so, you know, you kind of always want him on the party if you're exploring a new place. But yeah, I thought Tressa was really cool. And her class, being the merchant, it was really nice. There's this one ability where you could spend your money to just hire a dude to attack. Now, I thought that was really fun. I didn't use it too much, but I thought it was cool. Anyways. Yeah. Merchant classes, huh? They're great. We need to see more of that. That being said, I played another game where you play as a merchant, Moonlighter. You get to feel like this all the time, don't you? Special things. Good things. You look at someone like me and that makes it feel better, doesn't it? I don't get it. Sweet. Everything running out. Everyone running out. Except for you. But I'm clean. And strong. In ways you will never know. The waves inside me would break another man. He's been going through a lot. Maybe he needs this. Sometimes I don't know why, but I do feel kind of sympathetic for villain characters. He's not a villain, right? He's giving us money, and in return, we're doing this thing for him. And while he is being a little quirky, it's, you know, he hasn't done anything necessarily bad. Though, you know, there is a chance he's gonna shoot us with his gun. So, jury's not out yet, but, you know, come here again. Next to me. A little freaky. Good. Moonlighter? Yeah, I honestly, I don't know. I like the dungeon. I thought the fighting was really good. Animation was so smooth. I love the pixel art. I have a soft spot for it. But the actual selling, you know, you sell your loot, it was kind of, I don't know. It was fun at first, but after a while, it's like, you know, I would like to have our assistant, because you had an assistant. I'd like for them to have done a little bit more for us, or we would be able to buy a thing that helps us more in the shop, because not only do you have to like set the price for all of the stuff, but people would try to steal. You have to go up and grab them before they take off with your merchandise. So, I don't know. But I still thought it was really fun. I thought it was really fun. I can see people like, you know, they've got the whole Excel sheet open, and then they're writing down like, oh, this. Look at the tiger painting again. 777. Okay. Now click. What's that about? I've been thinking about it. I like that painting. I think it's my favorite one here. I'm glad he likes the painting. Whoever the artist is, I'm sure they're happy to hear that. What I do? Well, yeah, Moonlighter. I thought it was really good. I got through it. I went dual fist. It was just bam, 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 bam. Up close and personal. I thought it was good. Felt good to use. Alright. Let's see. What else? What else? Oh. This weekend I also was watching the Demon Slayer. Look at me. Now click. Good. The Demon Slayer. Watching the Hashira training arc. And I've got some stuff to say about it. I think it's good. I enjoy it. I'm having a good time with it. Because it's the Hashira training arc. You get to see more of the Hashira, and I think they're really cool characters. All of them, you know. They're really unique. Colorful cast. Well, one thing that's a little funny is that all of the trainees, all the Demon Slayer Corps, are like jacked, beefed up dudes. And it's a little jarring seeing like Tanjiro's like babyface on top of this incredibly toned 0.5% body fat, you know, bulked up frame. It's a little jarring, but I'm still enjoying it, you know. Don't take it too serious. But I found that you know, I like Inosuke a lot. I think he's really goofy and really funny. But there's sometimes I feel like Zenitsu and Inosuke are kind of irritating. They're grating on my ears every time I hear them. I don't know. But yeah, I can see how people aren't a big fan of this arc though. I don't blame them because it feels like it's just a big filler. I wonder what my wife would say if she knew I were here. I think she'd ask me why. I have a wife, and a daughter, and a son. The son's 3. Daughter's 8. We waited. Wanted them to help raise each other. What could I tell them? That I had a dream? So he's doing this because he had a dream with that man in the void? Is that... I've only been half paying attention, unfortunately, because I've just been yapping. But yeah. Move around the room. Click somewhere else. That's the place. Now, click. Is that him coughing? Again. That does the job. It works. Let's see now. Oh, we went to, classes are starting up again. College classes. And we went to Costco on a Sunday. Big mistake. Because it took so long. There were so many people at the Costco. Not only was it hard to find parking, but I had to wait like 15 minutes for a dog and drink. That's outrageous. Because they got the pre-made dogs right there, and they hand you the empty cup so you can go to the fountain drink. The drink dispenser. And so, man, it's crazy. Getting to the line to actually check out. We were even in the self-checkout. Go to the hallway. That's right. Like that. What, is that alarm gonna go off soon? But yeah, I don't know. That was something. Let's see. What else did I do recently this weekend? I honestly don't do too much. Oh, wait a second. Something I wanted to... I actually... my friend gifted me Five Nights at Freddy's, and I was going to play it later on. Who knows if I'm going to actually get to it. But recently, I did watch the Five Nights at Freddy's movie on Amazon. It was free, right? They're hiding from me. I can hear the click. Hear your breath. Come back out here where I can see you. How isn't that better? We can see each other. And I had like such a... It sounds so sad when I think about it. But I don't know. I had a California pizza kitchen, not from the restaurant, but it was frozen. And I heated that up in the air fryer. And it wouldn't fit all the way. So, go back to the hallway. That's right. The hallway. Now click. Good. I like how you look over there. Half light, half dark, faded. So yeah, I had to air fry the tops of the cheese and stuff, and the toppings melted. And then what I did is I folded it in half because, you know, all of it wouldn't fit. I folded it in half because the bottom of the air fryer doesn't cook to make the crust crispy, you know? So I folded it in half. 5 minutes, flipped it over, another 5 minutes. And then I took the whole thing in some aluminum foil, and I went to watch the Five Nights at Freddy's movie on the couch. And I'll say the first half of it was really good, to be honest. For a FNAF movie, you think, oh, you know, it's gonna be goofy. It's not gonna be that entertaining. But I thought it was really good. You know, the opening scene, he's getting out of bed. You can already see everything is sort of disheveled. You see he's got like a hole in his sock and stuff. He's putting on the dress shirt that's 2 sizes too big, and the tie, he's fiddling with it, and he's trying to get his kid sister ready to go to school and stuff, or the daycare. You don't get to keep your dreams with family, not unless you keep it private, or you're willing to cause harm. Strangle and cut and break things for a dream. Take a thing apart till just the dream is left. Or I guess you could kill it. That's one way to keep a dream. You can bury it wherever you want. Okay. Alright. Interesting. But yeah, I liked it. I thought it was a really fun movie. I had a great time. First part was weird. First part it was fine. And then it got goofy in the second half. That's when things started falling apart, but I still enjoyed my time. So yeah. Of course, I don't want to get into spoilers, so I won't say anything like directly about what happened. Just know that halfway through it starts getting really goofy. But you accept it the way it is, and I think you're gonna have a good time watching it. And I saw Matt Pat. Like, I honestly wouldn't have recognized him, but I know, it's just a game theory. You hear that, and it's so iconic that even someone like me who's not like familiar with the lore or watch videos on it like that, you'll get it. You sort of, you hear the voice, and you're like, that's Matt Pat. That's him. I think now though he's like sort of retired. Like he's not the on the bed where you were before. We're almost done. I need you to keep clicking. Fast, slow, doesn't matter. You can't hurt me. Nothing can hurt me. I am strong and clean. And we are alone. Oh my god, we're all okay. We need to finish this. We need to finish this together. Okay, just please. You have to finish. It has to tick over. I can't stay here like this. We're almost there. I can't do this if you aren't ready. What? We need to finish this. Thank you.
Howdy, folks. Chad and the Shakespeares. Don't know if you've heard of us before, but how's everyone doing tonight? We've got a little song here about the end of the world. Kiss me, the world is ending. Kiss me and send me flying. Kiss me 'cause we are dying today. Yes, today. Tell me your deepest secret. Tell me I'll hold and keep it. Promise that you won't need it today. No, today. Today there's no pretenses. Today I've no defenses. No, I love today. Today my heart is beating and I've joy though it is fleeting. Yes, I love today, day. So since there's no tomorrow, I'll leave off feeling sorrow. I'll take instead of borrow today. How's that? Guys like it? Thank you. Take your loved ones home and have a wonderful weekend.
Of course I'll be here. Wait, what? Wait, what's going on? Oh my god. So, we're not done yet? Wait, so, okay, hang on. This thing is, let's speed it up. Is this thing counting on my clicks? 200. Okay, so yeah. We're trying to rotate this. Okay. You know, I used to be something of a clicking fiend in my local arcade. Just kidding. It was a skating rink with a Galaga machine. Let's see. I'm also Lumber Last champion. So let's see if we can... speed this up a little bit. No, okay, sorry, okay, I gotta relax. No, no. I have a whole left hand here. My forearm's burning. Oh, come on. Oh god, I'm dying. Okay, alright. Let's take it easy here, huh? Okay. Let's take it easy. It's not going anywhere. Kind of messed up. This dude had a wife and 2 kids and everything. Huh. I could have swore the alarm would have gone off. As like a jump scare. Guess nothing happened though. Wait, how many clicks do you think we gotta get to? Maybe 1K. Alright, we'll go to 1K and see what happens. Shared dream enter the void. Damn. I knew he was gonna go soon, but not like that. No one sees me unless I want them to. It's a whim. A moment. I capture their attention and hold it until the feeling passes. And then I leave. I never really considered whether they would remember me. Why would I? It's my attention that matters, not theirs. He remembered though. Oh, his mask is of this guy. He was compelled. Ruined his life. That's how many times you've clicked so far. Not you, of course. The one behind you. The one who clicks. You're gonna leave this room. You'll take your reasons with you. You'll forget you ever met me. But the one who clicks. You don't forget anything. Not really. You are going to carry a little piece of me forever. Just like I'll carry a little piece of you. That's why I don't visit people anymore. You don't get to choose your impact. One touch moment spreads. You didn't even know I existed, and he gave you a piece of me. His piece. There's no innocent contact where a soul is involved. Anyway, I'll be here. Keep clicking if you want. If you want to be watched, you can click in here. If you want to be alone, you can turn around and click out of here. Or click out there. Click for as long as you like. I won't judge you. After all, I'm the one watching. Alright. Interesting. Well, I think I am more than satisfied, so I'll leave you be. Take care. Exit. Menu and progress will be reset. Yes. Wow. Oh, and this is why this here is white. I get you. Wow, that's very interesting. That was very odd. But that was a cool experience. Very cool experience. All right. I don't really have much to say. I guess the man said his piece. We now know why he made the mask the way it did. It's because he remembered in a way that other people just couldn't. And that's consumed his life. And we still don't know much about the man in the void. But I don't know. Some things are just going to be left a mystery, I guess. Now, I guess you could keep clicking until you hit like 10K, like maybe 100K or something. But I think I'll leave that to people more motivated. You know what I mean? Or with the means, maybe like an auto clicker or something. But don't think I'm the man for the job. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. That was click holding. I'm still shaking. There we go. We're chilled out now. All right. Once again, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Have a good one and take care, as always. Bye.